From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, January 2nd, 2015. Silver is trading at $15.59 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,170 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $315. Antiwar.com reports, following an emergency meeting of his cabinet, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu expressed confidence that the International Criminal Court would reject the Palestinian application for membership out of hand, since the Palestinian Authority is not a state. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas acceded to the Rome Statute on December 31st, effective 90 days from his signature. There's been no indication out of the ICC that they intend to reject the Palestinian application. The Israeli argument that the Palestinian Authority is not a state is also a questionable supposition, as the Palestinian Authority is broadly recognized as a provisional government, and the UN General Assembly has granted Palestine the status of a non-member observer state. The United States has also made it clear that they strongly oppose Palestinian membership in the ICC, though whether the ICC is taking U.S. and Israeli objections seriously is unclear, since after all, both nations have signed the Rome Statute but never ratified it, and both refuse to allow ICC jurisdiction over them. Abbas pushed ICC membership after failing to get a UN Security Council approval for an end to the Israeli occupation by 2017. The U.S. vetoed that resolution at the behest of Israel. FPP Radio News is brought to you by Coinbase. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. That's coinbase.fppradio.com. Reuters reports, the lawyer for jailed Al Jazeera journalist Peter Gresti has formally applied to the Egyptian government for the Australians' deportation after Egypt's highest court ordered a retrial for Gresti and two colleagues. Last year, Gresti, Canadian-Egyptian Mohamed Fahmy, and Egyptian national Bahir Mohamed were sentenced to 7 to 10 years on charges including spreading lies and helping a terrorist organization, a reference to the outlawed Muslim Brotherhood. The High Court in Cairo ordered the retrial on Thursday on the grounds of procedural flaws in the trial. The original trial had been condemned by human rights groups and Western governments and prompted the United Nations to question Egypt's judicial independence. The imprisonment of the reporters has been a thorny issue for Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi as he seeks to prove his commitment to democratic reforms. Defense attorneys said earlier in Cairo that the new proceedings could begin within a month. Despite the widespread criticism of the case, Sisi has cited the independence of the judiciary. However, he said in November that he would have preferred to have deported Gresti had he been in power when the journalists were arrested in December of 2013. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. The Associated Press reports a federal judge says that Florida's county court clerks have a legal duty to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples, but he stopped short of ordering them to do so. U.S. District Judge Robert Hinkle issued a ruling Thursday in Tallahassee Federal Court responding to requests to clarify his previous order that Florida's same-sex marriage ban was unconstitutional. He stayed that order, but the stay is scheduled to expire at the end of the day on Monday. The association representing county clerks said the ruling applies only to Washington County, where a lawsuit filed by two men became a key basis for Hinkle's order. Gay rights groups said Hinkle's order applied statewide. Hinkle warned Thursday that clerks who don't start issuing the licenses when the stay expires could face future lawsuits or other legal consequences. Hinkle said while his order does not require a clerk to issue a marriage license to a same-sex couple, the Constitution requires the clerk to issue such licenses. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.